Well, this is interesting. So, my most recent video, we spoke about the baby bump, and we spoke about how this baby bump just seems to appear and then disappear. And this is something that has definitely put a lot of people in a position where they have been unsure whether or not Gypsy Rose truly is pregnant or not. So here's the thing. This is a photo. These two photos were both uploaded, okay, back to back, all right, by the man himself, Ken. Now, the thing that I want you to notice about these photos themselves in particular is that in the first picture on your left, or is it on your right on your screen? Either way, my mouse is on it right now anyway, okay? You will see this is the picture of her with the baby bump. But you also notice that in this picture, Gypsy Rose is slightly leaning back, because you can see obviously has his arm creases here, and also it seems as if she is slightly also pushing the stomach out. But in this picture here, where of course she has no support from Ken, you can see that the size of the stomach seems to go a little bit more flatter. But here's the other thing about it too, okay? This is the other thing about it too. Gypsy Rose is somebody that has of late people have accused her of not being pregnant, of faking it. People have accused her of potentially even buying a fake baby bump. But also on top of that, the main thing is that she's been pregnant now for around about maybe 7 to 8 months. But the baby bump just doesn't seem to be changing sizes. So here's the thing. I asked a female, a friend of mine, to let me know their thoughts on this. You know, when your woman is, you know, pregnant around the 7th to 8-month mark, you know, how big could she be? And listen, it can be very subjective because one, we have to analyze what she's wearing. Usually when you wear something baggy, it can make you look a bit more slim than what you are potentially. And also it just comes down to how big the baby is going to be as well. So there's definitely elements that make it different for each woman in terms of how big they're going to look in terms of their stomach when it comes to the pregnancy. But my friend did say to me, but based on the way she's standing, there is a chance that she may be forcing that bump to look bigger than what it was. But here's the thing though. We know these two pictures were done at the baby shower, which was very, very recently. So whilst I sit here with this one here showing you the comparisons between this photo and the way she stood compared to how she is in this photo, and it pretty much looks like as if that baby bump has become non-existent. On the other hand though, this is something that was uploaded very, very, very recently by Ken. And as you can see in this one, she's obviously not wearing anything that is going to be a bit more loose, something a bit more tighter. And the only issue that I have here, or the main issue that I have here, is that she seems to be having the same size bump for the past 4 the bump that she had when she was 4 months in. Or, no, wait, I'm lying. No. She's had the same size bump for 4 months. That's what I was meant to say. So therefore, the other question is, does a baby bump grow within time? Does it stay the same over the 4-month period? Or does it get bigger and bigger closer to its, you know, closer to the date where it's going to actually come out? That is the other question. So as I look here in this picture itself in particular, compared to the two pictures that I just showed you, for me personally, something isn't looking right. Now, listen, I'm a man, so of course, there's a lot of things I may get wrong. Obviously, women will know, for sure. But the other thing that I do question is her weight. I question her weight because we know that Gypsy Rose is somebody that is fluctuating with her weight. 1 minute, she's putting on a little bit of weight. The next minute, she's lost a little bit of weight. Then she's putting on a little bit, and then she's lost a bit of weight. I mean, listen, did I or did you expect her to be losing weight whilst she was pregnant? Because her neck looks a whole lot smaller. Her hair looks a whole lot smaller too. But then in her videos, she does look a bit more chunkier. So it's a bit of a sticky one, isn't it? It really is. There's a lot of inconsistencies with this woman's appearances, which continues this conversation of, is Gypsy Rose pregnant? But here's the thing though, this is not the only thing that I'm here to talk about. I'm also here to talk about something else.
Good morning. So I'm so excited that my new book, My Time to Stand, is coming out very, very soon. It comes out December 10th. And you can get your copy, whether it be the original copy, an audio version, or a signed copy in the links below. Hey everybody.
Oh my dear goodness gracious me. Now, of course, Even though she has just said what I'm going to repeat, I'm still going to read the caption anyway, just for bants. But as you can see in the caption, it says, "Exciting news! My new book, My Time to Stand, is almost here, and I am so excited for you all to read it. If you haven't already, check out the link in my bio to pre-order your hard copy, signed copy, and audiobook today. The official release date is December 10th. I can't wait to share my story with you." Oh, what do you mean you can't wait to share your story with us? Oh, we already know your story. How many shows have you had? You've had shows that you've been a part of and then shows somebody else even portrayed you. We know all about you. Ain't nobody gonna care about this book. And even if they buy this book, they're only buying it to find out the flaws you put in it. People are gonna buy it to find out what you're lying about. I mean, I know I won't be buying it because I don't do books, to be honest with you. And there's no way I'm going to do an audio book and have to listen to Gypsy Rose read a book for God knows how long. Oh my God, I couldn't do it. I ain't going to lie to you, but I know someone's going to read it and someone's going to leak the information and I'll be there to report it. I ain't going to lie to you, folks. You know what I'm saying? Why would I want to give my money to Gypsy Rose? Let's make that make sense. They want to look like an idiot to you. Don't answer that question. Anyway, with that being said, though, the question is this. What more could she tell us? What could she tell us that we don't already know about My Time to Stand? To stand for what? To stand for the truth? To stand for honesty? Is this book going to be an honest book? I'll tell you what, Gypsy, right? Start telling us the truth, and then we may start to want to believe you. And I know the question is this. How are we ever going to know when she's telling the truth? Well, it's very easy. Just start telling the truth and we'll figure it out. If we can't figure it out, then that means you have lied so many times that it truly is a you problem that people cannot believe you. This is why people do not do the boy who cried wolf, lying way too many times until people don't believe you anymore. And then when you're in danger, nobody's there to save you because they don't believe you. Tell me otherwise. Tell me otherwise. Huh? Come on now. Either way, though. Either way. Let me know your thoughts. Are you going to be one of the people that's going to be there to want to buy her book? Or are you, are you going to be there for that? And also on top of that, just going back to the conversation here regarding these pictures, these images, okay? And as far as I'm concerned, for me personally, yeah, something tells me that the photo of her with the baby bump, I am going to say that I feel as if it's looking forced, as well as also in this picture stuff in particular, where she's really got her body out there even more. And also for me personally, the weight loss isn't really making sense to me personally. I personally thought that she should either maintained or gained some weight, to be honest with you. Not because that's a pregnancy thing, but just because her weight levels are always up and down. So I'm a bit confused why she's lost weight. And that does that mean that she's not feeding herself enough food? And if she's not, is that something that would be considered healthy for the child? I mean, there's little things here to obviously think about. But like I said before, I'm only a man. I only know a few things here and there. I did seek advice from a female, and I'm just relaying the things that I was told. Well, with a little bit of addition of my own opinions too. I ain't gonna lie to you. So let me know what you're thinking in the comments section, and we'll talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.